What up, House Players? Welcome back to Heroes Palace, and for all those new to the channel, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button. I know last week I said that I was going to show you a few of my personal deck profiles, but today I'm going to show you my woman's deck profile, which is, she's behind the camera right now. Go ahead and say hey, baby.
Hello.
Today, her deck profile, it's fairies. And it's not really a combo deck. This deck is more of a control deck. So, when I show you the combos at the end, I guess I'm just gonna do what you would get in a hand. But I promise you, this is an insane deck. It goes to show you don't need combos just to be able to win or stop your opponent from doing something. So, without saying anything, let's get into the video. Alright, Palace players. So, for the fairies, you're going to see that we don't have many. We're going to have more spells and traps than we do monsters. Because, like I said, this ain't a combo deck, this is more of a control deck. Now, let's get into the monsters. Alright, Palace players. So to start off, I'm going to start with the higher level monsters of the deck, which will be 2 Sacred Arc Air Knight Parshath. I run 2 of him because he's relatively easy to summon in this deck. Plus, he helps get your counter traps to your hand. Then we got 2 Vanity's Ruler, which he helps to cut off your opponent from special summoning. We run 2 copies of him, and that's it for the higher level monsters, because like I said, not very many monsters in this deck. And then we run 2 Power Angel Valkyrias, which she helps get your light fairies, which the whole deck is light fairies, but helps get your fairies to your hand. Then we got 3 of this guy. I'm not even going to butcher his name, but I run 3 copies of him to help get Valhalla to your hand. And then we run 3 Honest. Everybody knows what Honest does. And then 2 Effect Veilers. And that's it for the regular monsters. And then we run some Pendulums in this deck, which will be 3 of the Guiding. Not quite sure how to say her last name, but 3 of her. Pretty much, just because she is the main card in this deck. She's the one who helps you activate your counter traps without any pay, really, because with her you don't have to pay life points or discard a card to activate a counter trap. So, main card in this deck. And I run 3 copies of her. And then we got 3 Rain Bozu, which really just to boost attack and allows you to pendulum summon. And that's it for all the monsters in the fairies. Alright, now for the spells and traps. So starting off with the spells, I run 3 Duelist Alliance, which that's pretty much to try and make sure I can get that Pendulum Fairy into my hand so I do not have to pay for any of my counter traps. Then of course we got 2 Valhalla Hall of the Fallens. And then 1 Sanctuary in the Sky, 1 Photon Lead, 1 Sanctum of Parsath, 2 Photon Veils, and that's it for the spells. Now, on to the traps. Pretty much what this deck focuses around, which we will be running all of the solemn cards, which will be 3 Warning, 3 Judgment, and 3 Strike. God, I run 3 copies of all these because I mean this is where this deck's focusing around, is all pretty much controlling your opponent, and that's what all these cards do pretty much. And then of course we run Light of Judgment, Rebirth of Parsath, and Divine Wrath. And that's it for the spells and the traps. Alright, now into the extra deck. The extra deck is mostly link cards, but we got a few Xyz in there as well. We got 1 Appaloosa, 2 Celestial Night Lord Parsaths, 2 Herald of Mirage Lights, and 1 Shinogen. Not quite sure how to pronounce that, but that's it for the link cards. We got monster negations, spell and trap negations, cards that allow you to add cards from your graveyard to your hand, and cards that allow you to add cards from your deck to your hand. And then for the Xyz, we got an Abyss Dweller, which pretty much he's just in there for his quick effect to add cards from your graveyard. And then same with Tornado Dragon, he's in there for his quick effect, destroy a spell or a trap on the field. Daigatsto Emerald. Really, all these Xyz are in here for their effects. So, plus Castel, the Sky Blaster Musketeer. Just trying to get as much negation in this deck as in the extra deck as possible, because as you're seeing with the main deck, it's all about just keeping your opponent under control. Well, now on to the combo, I guess you would say. Alright, for the combo, I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck and then draw 5 cards and show you all what y'all can do with that. Because like I said, it's not really a combo deck, it's a counter deck. So, I shuffle cards, cut the cards, and then draw. Ugh. It's a rough one. Not really though. Because instantly right there, yeah, you don't really have much monster defense, I guess you would say. But that's instantly 4 negates. So that's really all I can show you. And then plus you can get that, which will allow you to add 1 lower level 4 lower light monster, which go ahead and show you what you can do with this. So we can add Power Angel Valkyria and then summon her, and then when you activate one of these, you can use her effect to add 1 light fairy monster from your deck to your hand. Which would be Parsath, so that when you activate the next one, you can just special summon him. And then when you activate the next one, you can use his effect to draw another one. So, like I said, this whole deck is all around negating your opponent. So, But that's all I got to show you with the fairies. Can't really show you too many 2-card combos, I guess, because it's all, you're activating everything on your opponent's turn. And that is one thing I enjoy about this deck. It's just, anytime your opponent activates something, you have a response for it. Well, I hope you all enjoyed the fairies. If not, tell us what we could change about it. Till next time, peace out.